purpose of this video is to show the functionality in Avantiico's multi-company automation solution, AMCS, around ledger allocation groups and how we've enhanced that standard feature. Within the AMCS module, if I go to ledger allocation groups and setup, there's two different menu items here. One is for ledger allocation groups, and one is for global ledger allocation groups. And so the difference here is that ledger allocation groups are configured as a single legal entity construct. So it gives you the ability to run many allocation rules in a single legal entity in a sequential order, where the global ledger allocation groups allows you to run the same thing, but globally for multiple legal entities at a time. If I go into the standard general ledger allocation functionality, and I go to my ledger allocation rules, I have the ability to define these ledger allocation groups, either the ledger allocation group at the company level or the global ledger allocation group. Similarly, if I switch to another legal entity, I'd have the ability to define those as well. But the ledger allocation groups are unique to the legal entity, and the global ledger allocation groups are global. Within the AMCS module, then, we have two different periodic batch jobs. One is to process the allocation group request, which again is customer specific, and the second is to process a global allocation group request. And so in practice, what you would do if you're if you're doing this manually versus doing it on a recurring batch basis is that you would set these up to run sequentially as separate batch jobs. It gives you the ability to run many allocation rules together without needing to go through and run each of them individually if you have many allocation rules for whatever functional purpose. So overall, the purpose of the Avantiico AMCS global allocation group and ledger allocation group functionality is to give the ability for users to run many allocation groups together, either within one company or globally.